Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the featured contracts. And today's contract, Exit Strategy Colorado. And the contract ID is currently up on the screen for anyone who wishes to have a go, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Virtual Dave. So today's briefing. This contract is inspired by the Exit Strategies series by the Rolling Twig on Twitch. Each target can be found near an exit. Choose your route to optimize your time or play style. The rest is up to you. Other contributors to this series include Sir Latrom on Twitch. As Twig would say, get out of here. I'm not familiar with Twig myself, but this is a very enjoyable contract, and today's contract entails killing 5 targets with no stipulations on how we go about dispatching them, which is kinda handy. So for today's challenge, we will be starting undercover in the farmhouse as the hacker. We're going to be bringing with us a remote gas explosive in a briefcase at the West Bridge, our silenced pistol, and our ever trusty lockpick. So right from the start and off the bat, we need to do a little bit of setup first of all. So we're going to make our way down the stairs and into the server room. And we're going to trigger a conversation in the next room between a hacker and one of the guards. And then we're going to make our way to the basement door and lockpick our way inside. And we're in for our first of a number of short to medium waits. When we make our way down into the basement, we're going to make our way to the air conditioning unit here. And we're just going to wait here. As you can see, there is our target, but we need Ezra Berg out of the way. So Ezra is just leaving, or has just left, and our target, who is the guard who patrols just outside this door to the basement, has left as well. We can then subdue the one remaining guard. We're going to collect up the key and the gun that he drops. We're going to take his outfit, and then we're going to hide his body in the crate over by the basement door. So with that taken care of, Ezra Berg, who we're relying on to bring us our target to the basement, has a long routine, so we have time to make our way back upstairs to the server room. We're going to select our silenced pistol once inside, and we're going to hide behind the server, and we're going to take a shot at the surveillance system, which is just on the corner of the table there. There we go. Because all of the 8 guards, our targets, are by exits, and all of the exits have cameras, so it would be wise to take out the surveillance system. As we still have plenty of time before Ezra Berg returns, we can now move on, and we're going to make our way down past the orchard section of the map. So you have the orchard on our right and the junk pile section and the explosive sections on our left, and we're heading for the exit directly ahead of us that you can see. And there are 2 guards at this exit. Only one of them is our target, so we're going to pull out our silenced pistol and duck into the bushes here by this truck. And our timing couldn't be better because our target is just taking a leak by a gas cylinder. So we're going to take 2 quick shots at that gas cylinder. You may have to wait for him to arrive to relieve himself before taking your shots. Once we've taken out that target, we're going to make our way back past the orchard and into the red building with the Fruit King logo on the side. And in here we will find ourselves a propane cylinder just at the back of the room here. Once we have that, we're going to exit via the same door we came in to avoid as best we can the enforcer that is in the area. There he is. I should have gone out the other door. My timing is a little off, but never mind. We're going to go to the ATV exit next of all, or next in our line of procession. and we're going to run just off to our left over to the grass here, and we're going to throw our propane cylinder just at the edge of the grass about there, so it doesn't roll too far. We only want to kill one of these guys, so we want the propane cylinder more towards us than the guard furthest away from us. So as you can see, this is our target here. He's now going to turn around and say he can't find anything, and as he walks back past the propane cylinder, we can then take a second shot at it, or a first shot, because we've thrown it. We only need one shot. That will take care of our next target. So we're going to then make our way around the outer edge of the map to the slurry pit, where there's a gap in the fence we can vault over. And we're now going to return to the farmhouse and take care of our target there. So at this point, again, just try to avoid the enforcers running around, because we are letting off explosions all over the map. But as you can see, Ezra Berg is ahead of us, and he is about to return to the basement, which means our next target, who is just around the corner, will join him in the basement. So we're going to make our way into the farmhouse and down the basement stairs, pull out our silenced pistol, and we're just going to wait here at the foot of the stairs for Ezra Berg and our target to arrive and go through their little routine. And when Ezra Berg goes to leave, the guard will hang back a little bit, and then when he goes to leave, we can then sneak up behind him and plant 2 in his back. As you can see, he is an enforcer, so we can't bump into him to slow him down. But 2 in his back. Just be aware that if you're close to Ezra Berg when you do this, Ezra Berg will go into panic mode even though he's already outside, and he may trigger a lockdown. You may have to run and hide for a few minutes. But if all goes well for you, then once you have your target safely stored in the crate provided, we're going to exit via the bridge exit and around to our left and retrieve our Eggmatic gas grenade in a briefcase. We're going to remove the gas grenade from the briefcase, replace the gas grenade in the briefcase, thus activating it, and select our remote trigger. We're then going to continue on around the edge of the map here till we come to a gap in the fence by the water tower, and we're going to vault over that fence, and we're just going to wait here by this vehicle and these tarps. And as you can see, our next target is coming straight towards us, and he is going to stop by the tarps to have a cigarette, and when he does, we can move in next to him and trigger our gas remote. Just like this. We're going to envelop him in a cloud of green vapor. That's going to make him sick, and he's going to make his way to the water tower bathroom, and we are going to get there ahead of him and lie in wait. So we're just going to make our way around to the back of the water tower. We're going to drop our briefcase here. We will be coming back for that because we haven't finished with it, even though it is empty. And we're just going to wait here on this box for our target to arrive. Give the door a little time to shut behind him before we make our way inside. And because it's a toilet kill, we get to see a kitten. A very cute one at that. So with our target now drowned, we're then going to turn to our left, overflow the sink so that our target's body is found. And we're going to wait just outside the window here. Now the reason we're doing this is we want to use this room again, and we could throw the body out and into the box, but as he's an accident kill, it doesn't matter if his body's found, so we're going to let his body get cleared up. So the overflowing sink will attract the attention of one of the point men. It's actually attracted the attention of both of them. So one of them will come in and stop the sink, and the other will take the body away. And when both men leave, we can then make our way back inside and overflow the sink once again. Now, this may not happen for you, and it may happen the way it has in the video here, but the same guard who takes the body away may be the same guard who gets distracted by the sink, and you'll have to wait for him to remove the body and then come back for the sink before hiding behind the door, wait for him to turn the overflowing sink off, and then render him unconscious. And the reason we're doing this is we need another propane cylinder, and there happens to be one in the big red barn, but you can only go in the big red barn while disguised as a point man. So once we have the point man outfit, we're going to exit via the window and retrieve our briefcase. We're going to make our way directly to the big red barn where Maya Parvati usually hangs around, and in the big red barn just around to the right, just by the table here where Maya Parvati has a drink, we will find a propane cylinder. So with that in hand, we are now all set up for our final kill, which will be the guard at the bridge exit, or the west bridge exit. So what we're going to do here is approach the guard. He will be the guard on the left as we approach, and we are going to place the propane cylinder on the crate next to him. So just here, and we want to get it quite close. It doesn't matter, we're going to remove the other guard so we can get the explosive quite close. We're then going to drop the briefcase next to the other guard, and hopefully that guard will take the briefcase away. Now unfortunately, our target is the one to remove the briefcase. So what we're going to do here basically is swap roles. So while our target is taking that briefcase away, we are going to first of all follow him to see where he goes. He actually goes into the farmhouse where we can't follow. So we're going to make our way to the greenhouse, and I should have pointed out earlier on that we should keep a weapon from one of our victims. Any one will do, any weapon, it's only a distraction device. Since I didn't do that, I'm going to make my way to the greenhouse and collect up one of the weapons here. And what we're going to do is remove the second guard, our non-target at the west bridge. So one target will be, or our target will be making his way back to the propane cylinder and his post, and the other target, the guard who we do not want to kill, will be making his way to the farmhouse, thus getting him well out of our way. So the guard is now taking the shotgun away. He will move to the farmhouse, and at the same time our target is returning. So we're going to take one quick shot at the propane cylinder so that we only have to take one more shot when our target is in position. Now luckily enough, in a way, that shot has attracted our target's attention, and he's made his way straight over. So we can then blow up the cylinder, eliminate our final target, and make our way to the bridge exit. So there we go, one more featured contract taken care of, and quite a fun one to devise a route for. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.